Yo, what's up, guys? I just wanted to do a quick video giving you guys a studio tour. Like I said, gonna make it a quick one, so let me change these lights so you guys can see better. I want to show you a little bit of the vibe usually, but let me change these lights right quick so y'all can see. Alright, should be able to see it a little bit easier now. Here's the couch, pretty self-explanatory, place to chill. This is my girl's workspace. I gave her my old computer and my old monitor. She works from home a lot, so that helps her out. She has a good work setup now. I'm gonna go left to right with the actual music stuff. This is my first guitar. I'm my bad, not my first guitar, but like my first quality guitar. I upgraded from. It's in that guitar case over there, but oh my gosh, I don't even know what it like a first player. I think is literally like the brand, like first play, something like that. First act maybe. It's like a super really cheap guitar, but I got it when I was literally like 12 years old. So after I had played that for maybe 6 years, I want to say, then I got this guy. So it was long overdue to get this upgraded guitar, definitely way more quality than my first guitar. And this was only like 175 bucks, so it wasn't hard to convince myself to upgrade and get something better sounding after I had learned a fair bit. And yeah, I still love that guitar. Still love the look. Love like the natural wood look. And yeah, I mean, it sounds really good. It has a good tone for being $170. This, however, is a new pickup, and God, I wanted a Fender Tele ever since I got serious about playing guitar, and that was probably more so after I got this guitar. I really stepped it up and played like a whole bunch more. So this I only got a few weeks ago. I'm 25 now. I got that when I was like 18, so yeah, I guess I consistently only get guitars after like 6 years of playing them. So yeah, I mean, this guy was $650 on sale. Which still hurt, it's pretty expensive, but I wanted a Tele so bad. I knew that was going to be my next guitar after the Pacifica, and this thing sounds so good, like the tone off of this guy, Player 2 series, Tele, and you can't really tell on the video, but it's a British racing green. It's not black, so it's cool because you kind of get the benefit of both, where it's black in some light, but it's also like a sick green, like pearlescent green and other lights. So I love that guitar, not just for the look, but mostly for the tone. Okay, moving on. This is my microphone that I'm running. It's maybe you can't see it, but it's an AKGP 420. The guy working at Guitar Center hooked me up. It was technically an open box mic. And so he gave it to me for the same price as an AKGP 220. So just an even better microphone for the same price as the entry level one. Got this pop filter off of Amazon, like 20 bucks. And the stand was actually about $20 as well. So stand was dang near the same as this pop filter. And the AKG P420 comes with this shock mount, and that was about it. I think that's like the only thing it came with. Oh, other than that carrying case right there, which is really awesome because I think it was like $170. So for 170 bucks to come with the carrying case and the shock case, yeah, that's awesome. And right here we have my KRK Rocket 5-inch monitors. I love these monitors. Some people say that they're too bassy. I haven't. I mean, I guess that's subjective, but I can't say that they're way too bassy or too bassy at all, really. And they have an EQ setting that you can adjust on the back. So if that really was an issue, then it's something that can be adjusted. I run everything mostly off my iPad because I use Koala Sampler a lot. Such a good app. I mean, I think it was like $5, and you can do so much with this app. And honestly, the built-in sounds that come with this application sound really good. Like, you don't even need to download any more plugins if you're just starting. So really love that app. I want to eventually upgrade to like a KO2 or something like that, but I just really don't need to. This kind of does everything I need it to, and I sort of understand the workflow, so it's maybe one day, maybe one day we'll get that just a habit. But and then we have my Scarlett 2i2. That's my interface that I'm running. I used to have an old one, but it didn't support my monitors, so I had to upgrade to this guy. And the Guitar Center a guy again hooked me up because it was like $200 that they were trying to sell this for when Focusrite has this specific model for like 160 on their website. So he price matched me. I didn't even ask him to do that. He did it himself. So God, I love that guy. I forgot his name. I think it's like Ollie. So shout out to Ollie. He's the man. Guess we'll go down here. So it's just a cheap, shitty, not shitty, but just cheap Blackstar speaker here. What is it? Stereo 10 V2, I guess, is the model. I honestly don't know. I think this was a Christmas gift, so I apologize for calling it shitty. It's not shitty. It gets the job done. There's dirt on it. I put my feet on it when I'm sitting here sometimes. I'm so sorry. I've had this for a long time, though. It produces a good tone, and I want to say it was only like maybe around $150. There's the effects on it, a few different tone presets right here. Headphone input. You can play your music through it. It has an input as well. So yeah, I mean, not much to say about this. I think I will pass on getting a new guitar anytime soon, and the next guitar-related purchase I make is gonna be a new amp. Cause yeah, I mean, again, I'm not hating on this. I'm sorry that I put that image out there to begin with. Like, I've had this amp for like 7 years, I would say. And yeah, it has not done me dirty. And it gets plenty loud, so it's definitely not a volume issue. I think it's just not as quality of an amp as you could get, obviously. So, but it's really good as a beginner amp, and I just feel like, yeah, the next guitar-related purchase I make should probably be a better amp, because I've had it for so long, and I know this is like an entry-level amp. But I haven't really used like super quality amps, so I really wouldn't know how they compare to this. So for me, it sounds great, but I just know that it is like an entry-level beginner amp, so there would be much better other options. This guy, I have my overdrive pedal, Eddie Van Halen overdrive pedal. That was also a Christmas gift. Super thankful for that, because I know that's like $200 by itself, and it sounds really great. So if I'm playing any song that needs distortion, this one already has like a crunchy tone. The amp already has a crunchy tone built into it, but that distortion pedal does wonders, and it definitely completely changes the tone. Got my PS5 there. Gotta have the PS5. I have the PC, the gaming PC, so don't need an Xbox. Really don't even need the PS5. I very, very rarely play video games, but I have the PS5 just in case some crazy exclusives come out. And when Last of Us 3 comes out, when GTA 6 comes out, yeah, I'm going to need it. So moving on, I already told you guys I got this gaming PC. It was a pre-built from Costco. It was a display model, so it was previously like $1,600 legitimately. I think it was $1,599 normal price, and they marked it down to $600 just because it was a display model, and it was missing the RAM from it. But I don't think anyone caught it, 'cause I don't think they would have sold it if they knew that it was missing the RAM. But it was, and I did not give a crap, because yeah, $600 for that. It has a 4070 Ti graphics card in it. I bought 32 gigabytes of RAM for like $100. And i7 processor, I believe. Maybe it's a Ryzen 7, and came with 2 terabytes of hard drive and 1 terabyte of SSD storage. Yeah, I mean, like, super legit. $600. Couldn't believe it. Had to get it. Literally, like, couldn't not get it for that price. And it plays all video games that I wanted to super well. When I'm video editing, it handles everything like a champ. Yeah, I mean, I can literally do anything I want on that PC, so I'm super thankful that I got it for that price, because that was an insane price. I have this battery backup, so if we lose power, I have my computer, my monitor, my router, things that are important. They're surge protected, but they're also connected to the battery backup. So yeah, like I said, when the power goes out, I won't lose Wi-Fi, and my computer will stay on and my monitor will stay on for like 30 minutes, I think, if I keep using the PC. But it's mostly just for the surge protection and also for the routers, so I can at least have Wi-Fi going to other devices at the very least. All right, and yeah, I guess I should say that this is my iPad Pro 11-inch. Oh, I just broke the case. Okay, anyway, yeah, so my 11-inch iPad Pro M2, and it's resting on an Anker dock. Basically, it's a metal stand that has, USB ports, a headphone input, and power getting ran to it. Has an HDMI port behind there too, and a connection going from the dock to the iPad. And I love that thing. It's adjustable. You can move this up and down, tilt it forward and backwards. And yeah, the iPad, this thing handles Koala Sampler and Logic Pro amazingly. Koala Sampler, I don't think is very intensive at all, so I can't say that I've ever had a lag or anything using that app. And Logic Pro, performance-wise, like, I haven't had any lagging at all. It's just sometimes when it has to load a large project, maybe it takes a second, but actually manipulating the tracks, no lag. No hesitation. Only thing is that I kind of do want to get a MacBook eventually, because as much as I love my iPad, I already purchased Logic Pro, that one-time purchase for the MacBook, and the Logic Pro app on your iPad, you have to pay monthly. The MacBook version doesn't also apply to the iPad version, so you have to pay every month to use Logic Pro on the iPad, and that kind of just pisses me off that I already purchased it for the MacBook and I have to pay for the iPad version monthly. So I don't need a laptop. The iPad does everything I want it to on a daily basis, but yeah, I don't know if I can ever get over having to pay for the application on iPad when I already paid for the MacBook version, and I guess having a laptop wouldn't hurt either, having a dedicated keyboard and stuff, so we'll see, maybe eventually. Behind the iPad, that display right there, that's a 48-inch LG OLED, I think that's a C3, also got that on discount from Costco. It was their display model. It did have a fair decent amount of hours on it. I think it was like 1,000 hours, at least, something like that. So, I mean, yeah, it was definitely a display model, but, no, more than that, more than 1,000. God, I don't remember. Yeah, I remember going into the settings, though, and seeing the number and being like, oh, crap. Okay, well, it was definitely being displayed. Yeah, like, it had a fair amount of hours on it. But it's been super great for me so far. I have not had any issues. No burn-in. Please, dear God, no burn-in, no issues, because it looks so good, and my girl hates it, because every time we have to watch a movie, or we're gonna watch a movie, I'm like, no, we have to watch it in the office, because it's the best TV. It's gonna look so much better on the OLED instead of watching it in the bedroom or the living room with our normal TVs. So yeah, I love that TV. Colors look so good. Just, yeah, it's hard to go back to anything else after you get an OLED. And yeah, I guess to basically wrap things up, I don't have any open back super great studio headphones. These are just the Bose Quiet Comfort noise canceling headphones. They're really comfortable and they do sound really good though, so I feel like they're not the worst consumer grade headphones to be using to mix. But that's also why I have the monitors, so I get a little bit better of a reference too. I got my Casio keyboard, LK280. I basically just use it as a huge MIDI. And this was my old roommate's keyboard. He didn't want to take it, so I got it with the stand. And yeah, it works great as a MIDI. And it does actually have some pretty cool preset sounds on it as well. So, yeah, but other than that, that pretty much does it, I'd say. Those lights, those are Fate lights, F-E-I-T. They're like the smart lights. I have the smart bulb with the with my lamp there, and the actual office light is also one of those smart bulbs. So yeah, it's pretty cool that you can change the color and schedule the lights to turn off at a certain time, all that thing. And it definitely has a nice vibe in here when all the lights are the same color, and you know you have something going on in the background like the jellyfish right here. So yeah, it's a really good vibe in here. I would say the only thing that I need to add to this room is some acoustic paneling, most definitely, because it is fairly echoey in here. And yeah, that could be done eventually. I'm not in a huge rush. I know it's going to be a fair bit of money, nothing crazy. I'll build them myself and probably make a video about building them as well when I do get around to doing it. But yeah, I'm just not in a huge rush right now, so I will wait. I will wait until I get really serious about recording some vocals for some kind of project, and then I will have to get the panel. So. But yeah, anyway, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed the video. It was pretty quick. I didn't go super into depth. If you have any questions, any specific questions about any of the stuff that you saw, please let me know. If you want to see any content with any of the things that I showed you, please let me know as well. And yeah, like and subscribe if you would. Appreciate you watching. Have a great one.